We know that students, if they don't feel safe, they can't learn.
Students are the most precious commodity that we have in a school. It's not the things. The greatest value is the student and their future. My name is Mike Simler. My focus is on the area of safety and security. I've got pushing 40 years of experience in both law enforcement operations and high-level investigations for corporate clients.
My name is Joe Wilson. I'm a business development manager for school specialty in the safety and security category. My background includes my retirement from the Pennsylvania State Police as a lieutenant. I was a SWAT commander for the state police, and I worked many, many years with our school systems. One thing I lacked as a police commander in this conversation was a solution, a tangible solution that they could have in order to help them prepare for, respond to, and recover from any number of events. So school specialty has afforded me this opportunity to help our school systems in that regard.
And ultimately, most people really don't equate security and safety with learning. It is absolutely a fundamental component. What can we do beyond just securing that school from that active intruder? How do we support a school district in their mission related to outstanding student outcomes?
So it's a holistic approach to school safety that now includes health. And so we're not just talking about the physical security aspect, but we're also talking about, again, that environment where it's safe to exist, safe to be, and feel comfortable. And we at School Specialty, we have sourced some of the best solutions based on evidence and best practices in order to provide them with those solutions, products, to make sure that they feel that way.
Physical security ultimately is making sure that the people who should be inside the school are there, they're safe and secure, and those that shouldn't be coming into the school can't get in.
It starts at the entranceway, so you think of access control, visitor management, and that. Moves inside the building, you talk about hallway security, you talk about cameras, then you move into the classroom. The classroom security for me centers around a proper classroom door locking solution, such as the quick action lockdown lock offered by School Specialty. The person closest to the door simply moves to the door, presses the red button, and it deploys a 1-inch stainless steel deadbolt.
Every school classroom door has a viewing window. It's a common thing. So this goes over that window, simply sits above it, and it's that quick to drop in front of that glass.
And we know that there have been occasions where an active intruder never entered a single classroom but engaged and targeted students from behind the view panels and the windows. The physical security includes a myriad of other solutions such as metal detectors and items that, again, help protect the students, staff, and visitors from the approach, from their actual occupancy of the facility to their exit.
Environmental safety for a school is the condition that affords students and staff to learn. It's that simple.
You know, with environmental safety, clean air, clean surfaces, and proper sanitation is the expected norm today.
How can we develop something that impacts, going back to the student, their being able to thrive as learners? The mitigation of the spread of COVID was obviously a focal point for us starting last year. So as an example, we have decided through COVID that we're going to pour tons of chemicals into schools. And we really don't know the long-term impact that has on health. So we looked at an alternative to utilizing chemicals, and that was the use of UVC or UVGI light, which has been around since the early 50s in a hospital setting.
Clean air is not just about COVID-19. Right. Clean air is about your seasonal flu. It's about allergies. It's about making a safer space for our students.
What we learned through our Clean Air Initiative was that there was an impact beyond just mitigating COVID spread. It went directly to the ability to help students learn. Health and wellness for school specialty means that students and staff can continue to participate in the learning process. They're not home with the flu. Their ability to engage in that learning process isn't impeded. Think of all those things down to Band-Aids, right? Child skins his or her knee out on the playground. So that's how I think about that.
And it includes a bleeding control kit. In the bleeding control or stop the bleed kit, there's a number of items in this kit that will help save a person's life. And there's been more than one occasion where we can reference that effectively.
Health and wellness for a school district is absolutely critical because funding comes from having students in the classroom. It is absolutely essential that in this day and age, when districts have such a great demand placed on them in terms of performance, health and wellness goes directly to having those students in that classroom in their desks. In literally a nanosecond can change into a security or emergency that has to be addressed. How do you do that? Communications is one of the most important things that we have as a tool in the area of managing a crisis. We looked for this Halo device in terms of its capability as an IoT, an Internet of Things, smart sensor. It does air quality, right? It will monitor air quality. Another, in this day and age, is a huge issue related to COVID. It can monitor for gunshots. It can detect bullying that might be taking place in there. So it listens to abnormal sound levels that aren't the baseline.
It allows for schools to receive that notification, and again, like Mike said, make that immediate response.
This can go directly to a law enforcement agency. This information can be relayed directly to a school resource officer. So timeliness, and we'll just use gunshot detection, timeliness of response, every second saves a life. School specialty realizes that safety starts where the child comes from. Each child has to get on a bus.
The first and last contact our students have with the administration, with the district, with their schools is on that school bus.
And so safety really starts in transportation. We see school districts now are very concerned about how do we clean the air in a bus? And they're doing that. How do we have proper communications with the school itself so that the bus driver gets any type of information she or he needs as they're going to school, or if they have an incident trying to get to school. Or, heaven forbid, you have a medical emergency, and on board that bus is a bleeding control kit, or the bus driver has an app from our Mobilize Rescue app. So school specialty has thought that through.
I would like you to think of school specialty as your trusted advisor. We have sourced the best solutions. We have employed some of the industry experts to help you make the right decisions, provide you with the proper solutions and product in order to keep your students, staff, and all your visitors safe.
We want to partner with you because we love your mission. It is in our DNA to assist you in this most important endeavor. We place value on having that trusted advisor role. You have someone that you can always pick up the phone, call, and say, I need help. I need to resolve this problem. That's our ultimate goal, is that problem resolution and being that trusted advisor.